It's a beautiful morning, really warm, really nice. I'm actually on my way now to do some exercise, a bit of physical activity. But what it also is the hottest May in recorded history in Britain, which, you know, is not ideal if you're someone that's more vulnerable to the effects of the climate crisis. Heat emergencies, heat deaths are quite a serious thing. They're quite prevalent in urban countries like the UK, and unfortunately they're on the rise. You know, there's a serious risk to life that comes with the rising temperatures that we're seeing. And it's a curious one because, you know, we've got clear evidence of this occurring, and we live in countries that don't do enough, that don't do the action needed to alleviate or try and reduce the effect of the crisis. In fact, we've got right-wing parties that don't even believe in climate change, but deny science. And it's scary because, you know, yesterday, temperatures well above 30 degrees, and it can kill. It's something which is tangibly happening right now, and doesn't seem to be a priority of right-wing parties. And that's because, unfortunately, they are tethered to capital. They do not care. You know, it's not really something which is what we can, you know, do much about, because they're more interested in business, in finance, in capital, literally. And so it's a disaster waiting to happen, unfortunately, until that element of right-wing society is cut out a little bit. There's not going to be the solution we need. You know, we need direct action, direct climate action, and we don't have it. Shocking. So I just finished my swim. Actually managed to hurt my leg in the process, but it's not even 8 a.m. It's barely even 7:30, and the sun's out. You know, it's getting swelteringly hot, 20 plus degrees, and I can't help but feel like it just exacerbates the point I was making earlier, right? Like it's not even summer technically. It's barely even you know, it's not June. It's still May, and you know, where are we? What are we doing? It's boiling hot. And I mean, it's all right for some. I mean, I'm quite fortunate in that, you know, I'm pretty. I do a bit of physical activity every once in a while, so my body is a little bit more used to perspiration and acclimatized to my heart level rising in such warm weather. Not everyone's like that, you know. I mean, I hurt my leg doing a bit of swimming, and I can go and relax for a little bit, but not everyone's got that luxury. Some people will have a bit of a hard time now the rest of the day. You have to getting back to their, you know, walking back from the swimming centre, and you've got a hurt leg, you've got the sweltering heat, you've not got public transport, so you've got to walk, you've maybe not got a car because they cost an arm and a leg. It's not good enough, it's not okay. And I can't help but feel that the embodied experience that I had this morning, you know, of just getting to a swimming centre in the heat and swimming and such, is one we can connect to the wider failures of the capitalist system. You know, there's not the provisions to adequately support the majority of the people being able to access things which make their physical health easier. And it's a real shame, because everyone should be able to go and have a swim, everyone should be able to participate in a healthy lifestyle. And so rather than sort of seeing it as some individualized some practice that you have to oh yes, you must atop the hierarchy, you must personally become the world's best athlete. It should be an embodied, you know, a community cooperative effort to have everyone sort of pursuing healthy living, which we can't do if we're in a climate crisis mediated through late stage capitalism and descent into fascism that sees public resources defunded, not the availability for people to actually come and enjoy the world around them, and found themselves in worse health, which then leads to the climate crisis, heat emergencies and such becoming worse. You know, there's a whole category of things that surround the health of the body, which are going to become harder to mitigate and help if we're seeing increasing temperatures, longer periods of intense heat as we're in at the moment. I mean, I'm fairly fortunate that the city I'm in is a bit more green than most. You imagine being in London or Manchester or Birmingham right now, you know, 30 plus degrees, all that concrete. It's not going to be nice. I mean, London's doing a bit better because they've their mayor, you know, Sadiq Khan's a little bit more environmentally conscious, and he's a bit On a sort of general scale of things, he would be on the left of the British sort of mainstream politics right now. But I mean, it's not saying much, is it? Because we're all still neoliberal and right wing. But it just goes to show that this kind of situation we're in right now needs to be addressed. Because if I'm noticing the heat and I'm a sort of physically able and fit person, what does it say about everyone else? There's a lot of people that are going to be having a really tricky time if we don't do something. Let's really hope that we get things done, because I would rather not see people I care about die from avoidable conditions because of the climate crisis. And even if, it's not even just about me, right? Like, people are going to be dying anyway. I mean, there's a lot of really at-risk people. So let's get something sorted and stop being right-wing. We can sort out the climate crisis.